What's up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys day number 25 in my 9th annual 31 Days of Horror, a series in which we watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October. And continuing along, I decided to go back some years to the 60s, and I picked 1960's Black Sunday. Of course, this is directed by the legendary Italian filmmaker Mario Bava. I have seen this film once before. We covered it on an old Italian horror month, maybe year 2. It might have been even year 1 for 22 shots. And I decided to revisit it because I was in the mood for something, you know, black and white, something a little bit older with some atmosphere, something that was kind of gothic. And I decided, hey, I had this sealed on the shelf for maybe a year or two. I picked it up from, I believe it was Hamilton Book for like $10. And of course, this is the Kino Classics edition of Black Sunday here. So that's why I decided to roll with it. I didn't love this film the first time I seen it, so I've always wanted to kind of give it a rewatch. It is, I believe, Mario Bava's directorial debut, his first feature film, so that's pretty interesting. The film follows basically a witch. It opens up with this witch being put to death, accused of sorcery by her brother. They brand her. They have this mask that has spikes sticking out of it, and they hammer it onto her face. It's actually quite graphic, and it's set up in this moody atmosphere, fog, and the black and white just pops on the Blu-ray. And we flash forward to present day, and we basically follow a guy and his colleague as they are traveling, and their wagon gets a flat tire, if you will, a broken wheel, and they venture into this crypt where they find the body of the original witch that was put to death, and there's sort of a crucifix on there to sort of contain her. A bat attacks the character, and he breaks the glass that was covering the witch in the coffin, and then he also decides to remove her mask, the mask with the spikes, and finds out that she's still freshly, she's not that decomposed considering it's been such a long time. On top of that, he cuts his finger and some blood leaks in. So she's resurrected. Before she died, she put a curse on her brother's lineage, and she basically finds the reincarnation of herself, I guess. It's like her great niece or something. And she basically wants to suck the blood of her, kind of like this vampire-esque type thing going on here, in order to sort of reincarnate into her, or like basically become strong again. So yeah, that's your plot. It's a little bit wonky. It's, you can poke holes in it. It doesn't make the most sense, but what really succeeds in this film is the atmosphere. It's very atmospheric. There's plenty of scenes where characters are talking against a beautiful backdrop, and the fog rolls in around their feet and stuff like that. It just looks really, really cool. I love that sort of atmospheric, black and white, foggy, gothic, almost like Universal Monster style film of this era. And it's perfect for Halloween. I really love that about it. The film actually has like some decent violence and some, honestly, like gore. Like even the brand it looks really good. I'm sure I think they must have stuck a hot poker into some wax or something because of the way that the effect looks. But it's pretty graphic for 1960. That kind of surprised me a little bit. But yeah, the movie runs really quick. It's only 83 minutes. It cruises by. It's a pretty entertaining watch. I think it's pretty good. Definitely check it out if you haven't. I gave it an 8 out of 10. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time with another one. Peace out.